Hello everyone, my name is Danette Meeks-Hull and I'm coming to you from sunny Southern California. In my last field placement, I was placed with the Foster Care Department for Los Angeles County and Riverside and San Bernardino County. While I was in placement and field, I did one-on-one parent visits and supervised those visits with audio and video. I also did case management and became a safe practitioner while I was in my placement. As a safe practitioner, this is a certification that is national, and if somebody wants to become a foster parent or a adoptive parent, they need to have a psychosocial analysis. They need to have a home inspection and a background investigation along with fingerprints, etc. With my certification as a safe practitioner, I became that person, and I would go in and take care of these particular needs that they needed to have to move forward to become foster or adoptive care certified. I also was involved in home visitation with children that were already in placement, and we would do cognitive behavioral therapy with the kids from ages 5 to 12 that were already placed in foster care. Also during my visit, we would go in and do safety checks for children that were placed by police departments in the middle of the night. We had 72 hours to get into the home and make sure that the child was adapting okay to their placement and answer any questions, and as well as help the child adapt to that environment. While I was in placement, also one of the voluntary things that we did was we prepared bags, like duffel bags, for the kids from birth all the way up to age 17 who had been placed in placement with foster care. And we typically knew that the kids were coming out of the sheriff's department or local police departments, and they didn't have anything with them besides the clothes on their backs. So we prepared duffel bags, about 50 of them, and as a child was being placed, we would deliver a duffel bag that would have 3 changes of clothes, a pair of pajamas, toothbrush, hairbrush, socks. Never provided shoes, but we provided like house slippers. Typically when they arrived, they would have shoes on their feet. And as the weather started to turn cooler or hotter, we would provide weather appropriate garments for those kids. Prior to being in this placement, I also did a placement for my last master's degree with a felony warrant division as well as adult probation. That one was very interesting for me as well. And I would love to be able to land a position in law enforcement since I already have a bachelor's in criminal justice, and I have a master's in forensic psychology. So my primary goal is going to be to work clinical social work in a prison system. In California, there is a maximum security and supermax security prison that is pretty close to where I'm at, and I have several friends and neighbors who currently work in those departments as social workers. So my goal is to be able to finish my schooling and be able to get in there as a clinical social worker at some point. The problem that I see with that is in Southern California, the universities are already contracted with various places that provide field training. So I'm running into a problem with finding a placement that will take me because I attend university online in Pennsylvania. So that's become a major hurdle to overcome, and I'm kind of getting the scraps that are left, to pick up on. I also found out today that another placement I was considering would require that I do my field placement in the fall, which would push out my graduation, which is something I don't want to do either. So I'm back to the drawing board, trying to find things that are available for me to be able to obtain some clinical field training. So other than that, that's a little bit about me. I look forward to seeing all of you in the course room and reading your posts. Thanks so much and have a blessed day.